morning everybody, welcome back to Imp of B, and I thought I'd come out in the van this morning just to do a very quick introduction to this week's vlog. It's very hot in here, so I'm not going to take long. Hope you're all enjoying the lovely weather, by the way. It's absolutely stunning. But yeah, this week, if you follow me on Instagram, you know I have been to Oxford this week with Holly. So that's what this week's vlog is mainly about. But we've also done a little video. Richard's done a demo of how to check the oil levels in a Bongo. So for those of you who have recently bought a Bongo, you might be interested to check that out, because it is quite a performance. It's not as easy as lifting the bonnet and finding the dipstick. So that's in this week's vlog as well. But I have got a quick ask of you this week. I'm really keen to know because I've had a few messages from people who have recently bought a Bongo or just about to get one. So if there's any content that I haven't covered already that you're interested to know, please put a comment below or send me a direct message on Instagram, because I will look to sort of put more content on that in the vlogs if it's of interest. The plan is now it looks as though the UK is now going to be open for tourism this year. It looks as though we'll be able to do some travels, which is very exciting for us all. So there will be some more exciting, well, maybe not that exciting, but at least off the driveway trips to come. But meanwhile, I am going to go in the garden now and cool off a bit. Please do enjoy this week's vlog. Please keep the comments coming. It's absolutely lovely to hear from you. And please consider subscribing if you're interested in seeing future videos. My channel is very, very small at the moment. My next goal is to get to 100 subscribers, which would be absolutely amazing. But meanwhile, please enjoy the weather, stay safe, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Happy Sunday to you all, although it might not be a Sunday when you watch this. I'm very excited today because if you watched my last video, you'll know that this week I'm actually taking the Bongo over the border into England. And it's been a very long time for all of us, hasn't it, since we've been able to go anywhere. Strictly speaking, in Wales, we're still supposed to stay within a 5-mile radius of home, but Holly, my daughter, has been at university in Oxford Brookes and her stuff is still there. She came home in a bit of a rush just before lockdown, and it's come to the point now where we really need to get her stuff out of the halls. So it is classed as an essential journey, and we've decided we're going to go tomorrow. We're taking the Bongo. So I'm going to give it a little tidy up. I can manage that bit. I quite like the tidying and the floral arranging. What I'm not so good at are the technical bits. I have checked the air in the tyres, and I've done that today. And I can check the coolant level, because all you do for that is open the bonnet. There seems to be some kind of sorcery for checking oil, so Rich is going to help me with that. Well, he's not going to help me, he's going to do it. I'm going to film him. I've always been able to check the oil in all my other cars I've ever had, because it's a straightforward process. But with the Bongo, like I said, it involves, from my memory, doing something with the front seat. So I feel for a long journey, as we haven't done any long journeys for a while, those things need doing. So we're going to do that today. And then tomorrow, Holly and I are going to set off, and weather's supposed to be good this week. So we've chosen the day that's least warm, because we don't particularly want to waste the day driving in a van if the weather's lovely outside. I'm hoping though that Holly's assured me that all of her stuff, it doesn't amount to that much, that we will easily fit it in the Bongo. So we'll see how that goes. We're gonna have to, basically, because it's only one journey we're gonna make. I'm not allowed into the hall, so Holly's gonna have to go in and bring everything out. I can sit in the van, which won't be a hardship. Quite looking forward to that. And I'm hoping then we can have maybe, because we'll drive through the Cotswolds to get there. I like to get off the motorway as much as I can, so my first opportunity to get off the motorway, I've done a lot of motorway driving over the years, and I love the novelty of A roads and B roads as well. Well, not so much B roads, because you tend to be a nightmare if you come across other vehicles, but yeah, certainly getting off the motorway really. So I'm thinking maybe we can take something for an afternoon tea on the way back, or a little snack. And my toilet is coming with me as well, so we don't have to stop in any services. So I'll be filming all of that tomorrow, but I just thought I'd let you know the bit of prep work that I'm doing. I was just sitting here cleaning the dashboard and attempting to tidy these little cubby holes, and it just struck me how times have changed, because the amount of hand sanitizer I keep everywhere now. I've got both of these in the van, and then I dispense them into little mini ones to go in my handbag. I always had a hand sanitizer in the van anyway, but just it's become the new normal now. They're everywhere, aren't they? You try and keep them wherever's handy. And when I put air in the tyres this morning, I was really conscious of cleaning my hands, and wipes and sanitizer and face masks. I got these spread everywhere as well. And it's just become, like I said, it's so quickly. It's 3 months, isn't it? You just think nothing now of putting a face mask on before you go into shops. Not everyone does. I'm quite surprised that more don't really, but I feel better anyway putting the mask on. But yeah, that's what just struck me now as I was sitting here thinking, yeah, times have changed. Okay, Richard.
Right.
Got some manly stuff going on here now, haven't we? We're checking the oil.
Checking the oil. First, it's a bit tricky. We'll remove the ashtray, as so.
I said there was sorcery.
And we got to unwind a little wing nut. Wing nut number 1. And there's a secret another wing nut in here. It's full of bits and bobs. Some old travel things.
From France.
From France.
Oh.
And then another wing nut number 2. Let's keep the wing nuts separate. And then this, I'm sure, comes off.
Ooh.
Like this.
Blimey. Oh my gosh.
So put it safe out the way. So I'll put it safe on the front there, or in the back from memory. Then we slide that seat all the way back. Then we have to lift the carpet up here, and under the carpet, I don't know if you want to come right over. Yeah. Under the carpet you've got some like bolt down safety ties. Undo one, undo 2.
Just for checking oil.
Yep. Then, oh, there's another one here, remember now? There's one there. So there's 3 in total. And here we go. Up it goes.
God.
Up it goes. And there we go.
Oh my gosh.
The engine reveal.
That's the engine, guys.
So basically,
Ooh.
we sat on top of the engine all along.
Ah, how's the engine looking? Is it?
It's looking right. There's a little bit of oil leak there. I don't know what that is, but you'll see. There's nothing. It's not leaking. It's just we'll wipe that off. No obvious signs of any problems. No. It's a little bit pitted, but
Oh, I think even I can see now where the oil dipstick is.
well, that's a bit of salt and bits and pieces from being on the roads.
Yeah.
And then you can see
Yeah, I can see
yellow.
that. Yeah.
So
Okay.
let's take it out. What I would suggest is always give it a wipe first,
Yeah.
because it can give you a false reading. As you can see, it's nice and dry and clean there.
Yeah.
You've got 2 levels on there. You've got low level and full level.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's try and push it
Oh,
down.
let's hope it's all okay, guys.
And then we go, it's at the full level.
Ah, good news.
So that's good.
news.
So basically, since service, when was it serviced last?
Yeah, about October time.
It's used, we haven't done a lot of mileage actually.
Miles, really. Right.
Always do it twice. And this gives you the same reading. Look at that.
Yeah.
Bang on full. You can see the level there.
Yeah. Good.
And just for extra safety, we are quite level here as well. Always check when your vehicle is level.
Yeah. That's
There we
why
are.
I've come
And-
out really here today and get
And there's full.
it. Good. Okay.
There you go. So that's
So you don't learn anything.
that's good news, because that proves it's not burning any oil and it's not leaking any oil. And could do a bit of clean actually. But we'll do that another
I'm
turn.
not really known for that.
So hope we found that interesting.
Good.
The old Bongo oil check, which is not as easy as just
No,
lifting up
it's
a bonnet,
definitely not as easy as normal, is it?
but it's relatively straightforward. You know, really, once you know it once, once you
Yeah.
do it once, you're
Yeah. Oh, well done.
the second time.
Technical Richard.
Marvellous.
Okay, so we're going back together now.
In reverse, so slide it back slowly, watch your fingers. It is quite heavy this, so you've got to be
Yeah.
careful. There we are. So, here we go, the one clip. 1, 2. Push the carpet back down, and there's like little Velcro stickers that keeps the carpet in place. And here we go there. And you can see there's a seal around here, which gives you which makes it nice and quiet.
Yeah.
Put all that back in place, like so. You can see a little bulb, which gives you the light in the cigarette lighter area, which we never use because
No, I know.
we're not smokers. I think there's a little knack to slide it in first, because there's a little lip there at the front,
Right.
which you can see
Yeah.
it, and you can see the receptacle of the lip there.
Yeah.
So slide it in there. And then that's it.
And then just those little napkins.
Wing nut number 1.
And then
Just hand tight.
good.
Hand tight. And little.
Oh, the mats.
We do carry some
All our junk.
junk. Binoculars are probably the most useful thing we've
Yeah,
got.
we do use the binoculars quite a lot.
The sat nav for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We haven't quite remember what that's for, but we'll have a look at that another day.
We throw it out, then we'll
I know.
remember.
So put the junk back in
Well
there.
done, Richard. Thank you.
And where did we put the
Fab.
cigarette lighter? Oh, here it is. Last but not least,
Oh, the money. Oh, pumpkin.
Yeah.
Change.
and that's it. Done.
Wonderful. Oh, that's brilliant. I don't think I could do that myself, Mine, but there you go. I'm sure I could if I put my mind to it.
That's it. Okay. Here we go.
engine-y to me. I would have thought that was an engine. Gather it's not.
Go down.
Right,
And you
okay,
can see there.
so zooming in on the coolant. Oh, we're still full there, aren't we? That's great.
Yeah.
Good, yeah. So these little wires are from the alarm, aren't they? They
They
go
are.
into, yeah, so that we've got the coolant alarm. Definitely recommend. If you haven't got one, you should. I think the windscreen washer's still there from the service in October, so I know. Shows how little we've used it, really. Yeah, all looking good in here. Okay, so we're excited. The day has arrived. We're off to Oxford. You're a bit nervous, aren't you? Saying goodbye to your room. I'm just hoping we've created enough space, but we're going to enjoy the day. We've got a cream tea. Holly's made scones, so we're going to have a nice day anyway.
Just about to go through Newport tunnels. Furthest we've been in
I know!
12, 13 weeks.
I've forgotten how to drive on motorway. Here we go.
And we hold our breath when we're going through.
Well, you do, I don't.
Right, yeah, I do. Bit of fun. 3, 2, 1.
I got some peace now. So we have stopped at the side of the road. I don't think, well, maybe one occasion I've ever done this in the van. Stop at the side of the road. It's quite a busy road, so there's quite a bit of traffic. But it's a lovely refreshment stop. I'm having a cup of tea. And Holly made us scones last night. So we're having some scones with, yeah, not just jam, we're having clotted cream as well. Clotted cream, strawberry jam scones. Okay, well, we've arrived. We are just outside Oxford at Holly's university accommodation, and I've got a lovely little parking spot and it's in the shade, but only one person is allowed in, so she's gone in to empty her room. She's gone in with a great big pile of bags and sacks. So I'm in the fortunate position, I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs. It's a lovely drive up. We stopped for our cream tea because I guessed on the way back, which is normal cream tea time, I kind of guessed that the van will be full of stuff. So we did it when we were on our way up. So I'm just sitting here. I've got the doors and windows ajar, so there's a lovely cool breeze coming in. I was thinking if I was in a normal car now, I'd be probably getting a bit hot and sitting, getting a bit bored, but as it is, I could make a cup of tea if I wanted to. I could read. I brought my Kindle with me. I could even have a nap. I wonder how long she's going to be. I'm hoping we've got enough room here. If I can't fit it in the Bongo, I wouldn't have had a chance fitting into a car. So again, today is another day that I thank my lucky stars that I have a Bongo. Well, good old Bongo, that's all of her stuff. I was expecting it to be worse, I have to admit. She's packed quite well. Doesn't seem to have much. I don't know how she survived student life just with this few possessions, but anyway, we're done. I had a little, I think probably fell asleep for about 5 seconds. But that's my power nap. So we're ready to head off back home.